Hello. Hi, Laura. Can you see me? Hi, Shannon. I'm going to check and make sure everybody's here and joining us. I'm so excited to have you here. Okay, let me see. Where is everybody? Hello, ladies. Hello. Can you see me now? Please check out the group chat box that's right here. Okay, go ahead and ask me any questions or leave me any response. No, on YouTube. No, I'm live on Google. Okay. Yay. Hi, Laura. Okay, Shannon, we're going to check on you. Let's see where you are. Let me check on Shannon. And 1, 2, 3. I know. Hi, Laura. Hi. Just love technology. It's so great. So what I'm doing right now is I'm diffusing one of my favorite new scents. Okay, one for relaxing. It's called Holiday Joy. And it has fir oil, wild orange, clove, cinnamon, cassia, Douglas fir, nutmeg, and vanilla. Ooh, delicioso. All right, so I have Laura's here. She's joined me. And Shannon, I hope you can see me. I want to get started pretty soon. I don't want to keep you too long. Keep this short and sweet. Okay. Let me check on Shannon. Sorry for the delay. Okay, awesome. So apparently you can see me on my YouTube channel. So Shannon will join us. I'm going to jump right in. Welcome everyone to Reinventing Healthcare with essential oils. This means that we are going to take an alternative approach to holistic health and look at how to use natural, safe, and effective essential oils. So I'm going to share a brief PowerPoint with you with some great facts and information while I narrate it and tell you a little bit about how I got started using essential oils. Okay. Okay, so let me make sure everybody can see me. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about essential oils. Okay, Laura, she can see me. Everybody can see me. All right, first I'd like to start by comparing and talking a little bit about our current healthcare system. Now, I like to call it sick care because we take care of the sick. We focus on sick care. We don't focus on healthcare and preventative healthcare, right? So here's a fun fact for you. $6.5 trillion is spent on global healthcare every year. Now, what would happen if we spent that same amount of money on things like the transportation system. Well, if you read, we could pave a road around the world over 2,500 times every year. So that's amazing. Also, as a teacher, Laura's a teacher too, woohoo! Okay, the educational system. Right now we're going through a budget crisis, but if we spent the amount of money on healthcare that we spent on our educational system, more than 85% of the entire US population, everyone, could go to a private college every year for free. Think about that for a second. Could you imagine getting your student loan debt completely waived and you don't have to worry about attending college? It's all free education. In my opinion, this is the way it should be, right? So let's compare that with healthcare today and pharmaceutical companies. Unfortunately, pharmaceutical companies make doctors prescribe patients, and they make them use pharmaceutical drugs. Okay, so after all of that money that we spend on healthcare every year, are we any healthier? Can you answer that question? Honestly, I think I can say no. And the reason why I can say no is because I recently had an issue with chronic foot pain, and it's also known as plantar fasciitis. It's very painful. It's the bottom of my feet, and it's a sharp, stinging pain on your heel every time your foot touches the floor. Now that doesn't sound pleasant, right? Because it's not. So my issue was that I went the traditional route, and I saw a podiatrist, and they offered me insoles, custom-made orthotics that were very expensive, over $300. And the problem is that for me, my deductible is more than I can afford. It was and still is over $3,000. So that means until I pay into my deductible, until I pay up to $3,000, I don't get reimbursed for anything. So how's that for healthcare, right? I can't afford to use my insurance. That doesn't seem right to me. Okay, sorry, I lost you for a second here. I'm gonna share. Okay. Now, what is the biggest drug problem? Okay, the biggest drug problem is drug abuse. Okay, we have the #1 overdose from painkillers, and school-age children now are on antidepressants. I know kids who are on antidepressants or ADHD medicine. And the fact that we're prescribing these pharmaceutical drugs to young children, it's a harsh reality, right? Now I'm just going to check in with you. Stop for a second, check in to make sure everyone is here enjoying the show. Okay. See me? Take a minute and just read some of the testimonials here from the National Institute on Drug Abuse and the Pharmacoepidemiology and Drug Safety. Wow, try and say that 10 times. Also, the National Mental Health Association. If you don't know, my mom works for the Santa Barbara Mental Health. So as a psych tech, it's her job to prescribe all of these drugs. So she sees the damage firsthand. And she calls it the loony bin because people who are addicted to these prescription drugs, they cannot function without them. And even on the drugs, they're still, they're either depressed or they're numb, right? On the drugs, it kind of numbs the pain. So it's not a solution to the problem. It's what it really is that prescription drugs, they don't solve the problem. They just hide the symptoms, right? So if you don't feel sick, then you must feel better. Well, no, not necessarily. Now let's talk about modern medicine versus natural solutions. Okay, there are other options, right? Pharmaceutical companies make medications that are synthetic. Now, what happens is because they're synthetic, they have side effects and they are addictive. Essential oils are the opposite. They address the root causes without side effects or addictions. Fun fact, you cannot overdose on essential oils. Woohoo! All right. That means that they are safe. Yes, very safe. But they are also very concentrated. So for example, 1 drop of peppermint oil, and that's something I use every day. You could put it in your tea. 1 drop of that is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Wow, right? That's very concentrated. So if you look here at the diagram, it shows a peppermint leaf that is magnified so closely that you can see the essential oil. Essential oils therefore are completely natural, right? And they've been used by ancient cultures, dating back all the way to the Egyptians, who used fatty oils from meat and animals, animal fatty oils. They are also effective. Essential oils are effective because they are able to penetrate cells, to eliminate threats, and to help cells on the inside and out. What happens is you don't become immune to the benefits of essential oils, which is amazing, right? Now, if you had this experience, think about this. You went to the doctor, they prescribed you drugs, and Chris, you got a missed call from Susie. You went to the doctors, and what happened is that they prescribed you antibiotics. Well, if you use antibiotics enough times, you will become immune to the antibiotics, and they won't work anymore. So that's not the case with essential oils. Okay. If you look at our beautiful depiction, our drawing here, there's the threat, dun dun dun, and the cell, right, which is being coated and protected by the essential oils. A common misconception is that essential oils are expensive. That's not true. Okay. Essential oils are inexpensive. For example, if I have an upset stomach because I'm lactose intolerant, I use an oil blend that contains peppermint. It's called Digestin, and it costs about 12 cents per drop. Now, how many drops do I need? Remember I said it's very concentrated? So all I need is between 1 to 2 drops, maybe in my water or in a capsule. Okay. The maximum is 3 drops that you would want to use. So total cost is 36 cents for 1 treatment of Digestin. 1 use, excuse me. Now, how do we use essential oils now that we know that they're inexpensive and they're effective and they're safe? Well, I gave you an example of placing the oil in a capsule. Capsules are those soft capsules that open and you'd be able to swallow the oil that way. But the easiest way is to diffuse it. And I make beautiful diffuser bracelets for that purpose. You inhale it, and what happens is it goes directly to through your nose into your brain, and it affects your mood. It also eases your breathing, goes through your nose into your throat, and it cleanses the air. It smells lovely also. Mm. The second way to use oils is topically. Apply them to your feet before bedtime or anytime during the day. You get immediate comfort, support, great for massage. And your feet have the largest pores in your body. So it is absorbed into your bloodstream within 30 seconds, just like that. Now, where can you learn more about essential oils? Obviously, you have me here. Woohoo! I'm your coach. I'm your coach, Laura. I am your coach, Shannon. Okay. But there are great references, and one reference I use almost daily is called Modern Essentials. So connect with me, and I'm more than happy to share a copy with you to check it out or show you how you can purchase your own. Now, I know we talked a little bit about how to use oils and how they're safe and effective, right? So I'd like to take a few minutes to answer questions. All right. Can I answer any questions for you? Okay. There's a Q&A section here. All right. Questions. Let me go back to the chat box. Can everybody still see me? Chat box? Okay, well, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I am going to open it up for questions, comments, and I'm happy to talk more about how you can purchase the oils and give you some recommendations. Since it is the holidays, we have almost 2 weeks, well, I'd say a little over a week until Christmas. So there's still time to look at some wonderful gift ideas for essential oils. All right. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. I'm so excited to be your guide on your wellness journey with oils, and I do make myself available by phone or text message, email. Please just let me know. We'll talk soon and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. Hello, Laura. Hello, Shannon, and everybody out there in Google land. Thank you so much for joining me for my presentation on Reinventing Healthcare with Essential Oils. I apologize because we did get started a little late, but I would like to make myself available to answer any questions that you may have. And please feel free to call or text me, okay? And I'm happy to provide some recommendations for oils. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good night. Bye-bye.